we're going to open up to page 24. And I promise we might feel a little uncomfortable with this. You're going to get there, peeps. You're going to get there and you're going to be like, logarithms, woof. Let me remind you what the heck they are. You guys, if we graph this 5 to the x, well, that's what we've been graphing. This is that exponential function, and it's going to go like this. Pew! It's going to go like that. Woo! Let's go graph it. What would, if x is 0, what would that y coordinate be? 5 to the 0 is going to be 1. So let's go, I'll plot 0, 1. And if x is 1, 5 to the first, 5. Yep, page 26, I think. Yep. And then what about if x is negative 1? You know it, and that's really all the points I care about, people. If you've got those 3 points, then we're going to just go like this. Woo! Boom. And you guys all, does anyone remember what this little f to the negative 1 stands for? What word that means? Inverse. Yeah, so this is saying inverse. So let's just say, whoa, I don't know how to spell. The inverse of the function. Whoop, that's what that means. And does anyone remember with inverses, you take the x and the y and you flip them. So the inverse would just be x is 5 to the y. You guys, with inverse functions, if we took the x and we flipped it with the y right there, all we got to do is the same thing for the points. So if we had the point 0, 1, what does that turn into? 1, 0, baby. That's the inverse point. Boom. If we had the point 1, 5, that would turn into 5, 1. If we had the point negative 1, 1/5. 1/5, negative 1, she says. Boom. You've just graphed the inverse, and it's going to go a little something like this. Whoop. And just a reminder, inverse functions always reflect over the line y equals x. Again, that line y equals x because we flipped, we exchanged our x and our y coordinates. So if the inverse of y equals a to the x, this is like what we've always had. So if we've been used to this, life is good, life is good, life is good. As soon as those x and y switch, woof. This is something that we need to write in logarithmic form in order to solve it. So I'm going to make, this is really going to work well for you guys today. I know it. Because when I was a student, I was like, this means nothing to me. This is just the inverse of what we've been dealing with. And how to write this in logarithmic form. It goes like this. Y equals log base A of x. I want you to really note the lines that I'm drawing on. Everything is on the same plane, if you will. Y, log, and x are all on that same line. The only thing that's low is that base A. So, because I feel like people sometimes are like log base A of x, and we're getting on lots of different levels. Everything's on the same level except for my cute little base. You're like, well, what the heck does that mean? Well, let me first explain. Let's talk about what it means, and then I'll talk about how we get into that form. So, you guys, what's 10 to the first? 10. What's 10 to the second? Well, 100. So, this is the question. 10 to what power would get me 50? Let's try. Because, wait, let's think about this real fast. Ready? Nat, I'm with you. But if 10 to the 1 got me 10, and 10 to the 2 got me 100, 50's between 10 and 100. So I'm going to want my exponent to be between 1 and 2, right? Because if I just did the to the... Okay, let's try it. 10 to the point... Say that again? But 0.25 is smaller than that guy, right? 1.5, let's try that. 10 to the 1.5? Closer. 10 to the 1.75, I dig it. Ooh. 6, let's try 9, 1.699. Oh, 10 to the 1.699. Ooh, it's a little big. 10 to the 1.698. Oh, 10 to the 1.6988. 10 to the 1.6989. 10 to the 1.689, no, 9899. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Wow. Okay, I took that really far. So you guys, what we're saying, do you agree? My x is about 1.69, we're about to say. So my x is about 1.69. Do you like that thought process that we just had to do? Y'all seem pretty miserable with me retyping guess after guess after guess. This is why we've got logarithmic form, because we don't want to have to keep doing that. We don't want to keep guessing. So what logarithmic form lets us do is get that answer right away, meaning, how do I rewrite this in that logarithmic form? Check this out. X equals a to the y. Do you see that this base a turns into that little base down there? My y is over here and my x comes back there. So does anyone have any idea how I could write this into logarithmic form? Then I'm going to show you a shortcut. So we could say log base of, anyone have an idea? 10 of what value? Close. 50 equals, in this case, so right here, ready? Do you agree my exponent was y? Yeah, so here's what a UA student taught me, and I think that it helps everyone. So a student that I tutor, their teacher goes like this. You start at the base, and you swoop around, and you end over there, meaning it's going to be log base of, I'm sorry, hold on. We're going in different forms here. You start here, whoop, and so you start at my base. You're going to say log base of this. And then the next number you come to is the 50. So we say the 10, the 50, and we're going to equal the thing that we land at is that exponent over there. I'm going to show that a lot of times today, but I will first want to show it to you on your calculator. So you guys, let's go hit math. Does anyone, if you hit this up arrow, do you see log base there? Yeah? Go hit log base. What base did we name ours to be? 10. So I'm going to type a little 10 there. Of 50. And we got, wow, that would have taken me a long time to come up with, right? So we got our value, and that's just saying 10 to what power would get me 50. When we write it in this form, it allows us to solve for it faster than my guess and check. Real fast. Go, if you just hit the log button on the left-hand side, do you see that log button? Oops, sorry, it's right above natural log. Lorenzo, you see this log button? On the, ready? Look where I'm clicking up there. Oh, yeah. See there? Okay, so I want you guys to all hit log of just 50. Do you get the same answer? Yeah, right? So when our log is base 10, we Gucci. We can just hit this button, which is so nice.
Only when it's base 10?
Only when it's base 10. So if I just wrote log of 50 equals x, this is implied base 10. We don't even have to write the little 10 down there. It's just implied when there's no base written, it's base 10, because that's our number system. If it's not base 10 like this little cutie, that's when we've got to hit math, up arrow, and get that little base. And I'm going to say log base 6 of 36, and I get 2.
Can you, is there a way to not go into math?
Does it make sense if we use our little UA shortcut? Ready? They go like this. You always start at the base. They go like this. 6 to whatever's next to the to the y would equal 36. So that would be written as 6 to that y equals 36. Does it make sense that my y is 2? Is 6 squared really 36? Yeah. So again, this is just, I'm going to help, and we're going to do this a lot. Don't feel like you got to get this from that little example, because we're going to do them right down here. Of showing you always start at the base, go to the next value, and end. And that's how it's going to help us write them. So let's take a peek at this guy. Write each equation in exponential form. Here we go. We start at the base. Boom. 27. You've got to go to the next number, which is 1/3, and we're going to end up right there. So how we rewrite that in exponential form, and that means we get rid of the log, 27 to the 1/3 equals 3. That's how we go from logarithmic form, where it's got the word log, to exponential. So again, you guys, you down with saying base to that power equals 3. Is the cube root of 27 really 3? Yeah, so that's a true statement. Let's do the same thing here. Again, start at that base. 16 to that power equals 4. 16 to the 1/2 is 4. Is that a true statement? Square root of 16 is 4. Okay. Now, let's go from the exponential form into logarithmic form. So our answer has to have a log in it. You still start at the base. You got to go to wherever the next number is, end there at that 10. So how I'm going to write that, and again, make sure that we're all on the same level. Log base of 2. So the 2 is down. Now I'm back on the logs level. Log base 2 of 1024 equals 10. Again, I'm going to underline all these are on the same level, just the 2 is underneath. Couple ways to double check if you got it right. We could just go type in 2 to the 10th. We could also go type in math, up arrow, log base. Okay. I know, but I don't want to take it. You guys, woo! What do you say?
I'm gonna get some anyways.
I appreciate you. Log base 2 of equals. Love it, you guys. Is that true? Do you think that 2 to the negative third really is 1/8? What do I do when I have a negative exponent? You put it to the bottom. So isn't, if I just forgot about logs real fast, that the same as 1/2 to the positive 3? 2 to the third? It is an eighth. Who would have thunk? Let's flip it. This is the last thing I'm going to have us do. Yep, because I don't want to go ahead with so many people out. Here we go. Evaluate the expression. 7 to what power is going to get us 1/49th? So let's go rewrite that. 7 to the x is 1/49th. Yes, you will have a calculator. Yes, we could type this left side in, but I want us to try our noggins real fast. 7, say it again. That'd be the square root of 7, wouldn't it? 7 to what power is just 49? 7 squared is 49. How am I going to get that 49 down there? Wouldn't we just make that exponent negative? That's perfect. So my x here is going to be a -2. And even if I were to go check, I could just go type in math, up arrow to get log base of 7 of 1/49th. Boom. They're going to tell you it's -2. Last thing, let's see if we can do this one in our head. 5 to what power is 1/625th? -4th. Very good, because 5 to the 4th is 625. Make it negative, and we got it down. So x is -4. Again, yes, you could have typed this whole thing right in your calculator. Let's do me a favor. Let's flip on over to, what page is this? 28, question mark? 28, please. Let's flip on over to 28, and I would just like us to, those. So notice on the first one, it just says write in exponential form. That just means take that base to what power? 125 to the 2/3 is, you got it. That's all I'm asking. And then on this guy, 4 is my base. So it'd be log base of 4 of what number? What'd I do wrong?
Put it backwards.
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. You're looking at this one? Yeah. So here's my tip. Ready? Do you agree here? Yeah, I agree. Ready? Do you agree that we always started at the base? Here's what I need you to do. Start at the base. You got to go around the equal sign. So that means, ooh, I got to go this way and end there. So this is going to be 8 to the equals. Yeah. So go around the equal sign, you guys. Every time.